back. It's Oghouseninja. Today I'm debuting my build. Call it the Trapper. This build, I've been playing with this build for a minute. Takes some use to, it takes a little bit of time to get used to it, but you know, being that I'm like a big fan of skill builds, this build actually worked out in my favor. It's really fun. So let me break this build down to y'all. Show you what it is. As you can see, I'm rocking the new exotic mask, the catalyst. I can use the vial. The vial, pretty much does the same thing, but I like, for some reason, I'm just hooked on this whole catalyst thing. It's a real fun mask, especially with the things I do. I like to engage. So as you see, I got the catalyst. I run a 3-piece wyvern, for the skill damage. Big thing with this build is the status effect and the duration. You definitely want that. I got hazard protection rolled on it. I'm gonna explain that to you. The hazard protection is help where you don't take on so many damage, especially with these guys running around here with these iron lungs and these pestilence, and they're doing their skill builds and so on and so forth. But it helps. Got duration for the extension of my my skills. I'm gonna show you those too. When I tell you this build is fun, extremely fun. So you see I got 3 pieces. All 3 pieces I got, status effect roll with the hazard protection, and then I have my knee pads. I have the Fox's Prayer knee pads. Now, reason why I got the Fox's Prayer knee pads initially, I ran it with the grease knee pads from the shiny monkey gear, which was good to add with the duration and the status effect. It helped, but I wanted to do more damage with this build, to whereas if I got caught in a one-on-one battle, I was able to utilize my skills and still kick off damage, whereas I have a chance at the fight, and it actually worked. So with this, you have the damage out of cover. It just adds on to the damage, or it helps support the mask. Because if you don't know what the mask does, the mask has it to whereas when you apply damage, the status effects increase. As you can see, each stat grants 2% weapon damage, 2% status effect. So it helps. Same thing applies when you in PvP. As you can see, it does what it do. It really does. It does what it do. And then you have the electric backpack with Wicked. Now the skill for me was I was kind of trying to figure out where I wanted to go with the skill, because initially the first skill that I used on it was trying to think. It was one skill. It's a skill. Where is it? Let me see if I can bring that skill up. I forgot the skill, but let me see. It was perfect. It was another skill. I'll explain that in the next one. But it was another skill where it had it, whereas I forgot the skills. The electric named backpacks, whereas when you apply the status effect, it added more armor. But I chose to roll with more damage to accommodate me using the status effect, because when you have status effect, you need to support that damage that's kicking out. You don't want to so much roll with the survivability, especially when you need it for the damage. So I ran with Wicked. My primary weapon is the backfire. Now, as you know, the backfire, it has the bleed effect. But what you don't know, what some people forgot, is when you apply that bleed effect to yourself, it actually counts as damage going towards you on your catalyst mass piece, which also enhances your damage. So let's say, right, prime example, Prime example. Let's say you go and this makes it very hard for you guys. So let's say, you know, I'm applying damage, right? Also the 2 skills. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. The 2 skills. Be patient with me. It's my first time introducing this build. I'm a little nervous, but it's a great build for y'all, especially in conflict. It helps in conflict. So as you see, I have the Stinger Hive. I'm on this tier 5, and that's only because I have the tactician specialization. So as you see, I had I'm running it with the Stinger Hive, and I'm also running it with the Shock Trap. So let me show y'all a quick thing of how this works. So you sit here, you throw the, let's say I put the Stinger Hive out there, right? Because you want to prevent them from approaching. So as you can see, it triggered down there immediately, full bar. Full bar. That's max damage that's coming from the mass that's already triggered. Mind you, on top of that, your wicket is triggered. But as you see, it goes down. So now you sit here and you have that, and you could throw the Stinger Hive with it to make it a combo. That triggers, that brings, you see that? It triggers your mass. But being that I have hazard protection, I'm able to withstand the damage that I'm able to withstand the status effect that's applied to me, but not too much to whereas I'm constantly bleeding. I'm bleeding enough to help enhance to keep my buff high while I have my status effects there. When I tell you this build is fun, this build is real fun, man. When I tell you it's crazy, it is crazy. So I had, as you can see on my stream, you know, I've had this build, I've had it for a while, for a good while. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take y'all to conflict, and I'm going to show y'all how this works. Show you how this works. Now, it's all about your playing style. It's all about your playing style. If you have a solid team that know what they're doing and that has the skill set to support this, because this is mostly a support role, you can do some damage. You could really do some damage. But for right now, we're just gonna sit here, we're gonna play this out. I'm gonna post more videos with this to show you the damage that my build has done in conflict. It's literally I can honestly say it's caused a problem. It's really caused a problem. We're gonna sit here, we're gonna play this. I'm gonna show y'all what this is. Okay, so now we're just waiting to load in. Okay. So let's say, for argument's sake, you know, y'all got my solid 4, right? Now keep in mind, I'm a support role. I'm able to engage to a certain extent. It's not like everybody that's running around with the LMGs and you know what they're doing, you know, the meta builds. This is my support role. I'm supposed to help my team. So what I'm doing, I gotta locate but at the same time I'm moving in certain areas. I need areas where it's going to help. It's going to help support my build. All just a support rod. Here, I just got to be mindful of I got to be able to play my role. Take the damage, I ain't worried about that. All I am, support. You see, I'm still keeping my buffs, and with the head, with the hazard protection, I'm literally holding my own. I'm supporting my team. Now I pretty much accepted the role that I'm gonna go down, which is cool, but very good team. As you see, it's just a support role. Just a support role, that's all.